In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Forever YHWH by Elevation Worship. So this song, it's in the key of F sharp. So easiest way for us to get there is going to be going capo on the 4th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to be playing chords in the key of D. So we only need 5 chords for this song. So we're going to need this D chord here. We'll need this G chord. We need the A chord. We need the B minor chord. We need the E minor chord. And I think that's it. I think that's 5. D, G, A, B minor, E minor. So the thing with these chords in the key of D, I'm just keeping my ring finger kind of locked in on that B string as my kind of foundation. So D, G, A, B minor, E minor. Just kind of makes changing and switching a little bit easier. So this song, I'm not gonna lie, the timing of this song really, it took me a little while to figure out. So I think I have it down. The intro and the verses, same chords, same progression, same strumming. And then we have the chorus, and then we have 2 bridges. So we'll go through just the intro and the verses first. And the song is either in 3/4 timing or 6/8 timing. I'm not smart enough to know, but I've been just counting to 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which is how I'm gonna kind of explain some of these chord changes, because there's some, it can get a little bit complicated. So let's start off. I'm not gonna go over the intro, because the intro is the same chord progression as the verse. So it's gonna make more sense if we go through the verse with the lyrics and kind of making it a little bit more familiar, as opposed to just kind of diving right into this intro with some of these changes and just weird timing and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go through the verse a couple of different ways. Chords will be on the screen, and then I'll break it down. So super simply, Adonai, Elohim, great I am, lives in me. Then we repeat that. El Shaddai, Prince of Peace, Emmanuel, here with me. So it may not seem very tricky based on that, but once we try to add a little bit of rhythm, it kind of gets a little bit squirrely, a little bit dicey on us. So that's the chord progression. Now, if we were gonna be like, it's really a piano-driven song, right? So we're trying to, figure this out on the acoustic. You could just keep it nice and soft if you have a keys player. Maybe let them do the intro and the first verse. If you wanted to do some picking, you could finger pick. Adonai, Elohim, great I am, lives in me, and El Shaddai. Something like that. I don't have a pattern for you. But if it was just you on the acoustic, maybe you could just do something soft and rhythmic like this. So, Adonai, Elohim, great I am, lives in me, El Shaddai, Prince of Peace, let me just, I'll try to say what I'm going through, like strumming wise. How many strums. These can be kind of like some quick rhythmic strums. So, Adonai. So we would just do 3 down on the G, 9 down on the D. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. B minor gets a full 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's where it gets a little bit tricky. E minor, 1, 2. So 2 on the E minor, 1 on the D, and then 9 on the G. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the second part of that is lives in me. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's go back to that line. Starting on the E minor. Great I am lives in me. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that second half is the G, D, A. So the G gets 2, the D gets 1, and the A gets 9. So I'm gonna just maybe play through that one more time. This part might take some work for you. You may need to practice, you may need to rewind the actual song, but it's gonna go like this again. So 1, we'll start off on the beginning of the verse. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, you may need to just go back and just write down how many down strums on each chord. That's the verses. Fortunately, verse 2 is just a repeat of verse 1. So that's good. So let's get into the chorus. So the chorus is gonna go like this. Your name is great and greatly to be praised. Your name is great and greatly to be praised. So we have this little D chord in there that's just kind of makes things a little bit complicated. So let's walk through this again. It's gonna be your 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That goes into the second verse. So we're gonna count these down strums again on the chorus. So the G gets 12, the B minor gets 6, I have the D getting 2, and the A getting 4. So you're 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Adonai. So yeah, I think the strumming and stuff is gonna take a little bit of work, just timing wise, on that chorus as well as the verse. Especially throwing in that little quick D chord there. So anyways, that goes to the next verse. That's the same as the previous verse, literally the same lyrics and everything. So that's good. And next time we do a chorus after that, same chorus, same lyrics, same strumming, same everything. And then we get into an interlude before the bridge, which the interlude is just going to be the chord progression and the timing of the actual bridge. So it'll just be the D to the G. So the instrumental, you do it, you know, a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Worthy you are, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. Worthy you are, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. So we're just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you may want to play around with like different, like, you know, maybe this G and just kind of that D. It might sound a little bit better. But that's gonna be, so you'll do worthy you were, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. You'll do that again, and then you'll do it again. So you'll do that 4 times, that same chord progression. And then the last 2 times through, we change the chord progression, and we go, worthy you were, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. Worthy you were, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. Do-do-do. Your name. So then it'll go right into that, the chorus again. So yeah, and then it goes to the chorus, and then it does the bridge again, using those chords that we were using the last 2 times through. So that B minor, worthy you were, worthy you are, worthy you will be forever, Yahweh. And then you'll just, once that bridge ends, you'll kind of stay on that chord progression, and eventually it'll kind of lead you back into a flow moment or a chorus. I forget. It's a longer song. But man, more or less, those are the chords. That's more or less how you play the song. It's got some tricky parts in it for sure. So I'll have the chord charts for this on my Patreon page, which I'll link in the description below. So if you need to print them off, download them, make a bunch of notes on them, scribble some stuff out, kind of do what you got to do. I'll have that linked in the description. And yeah, good luck with this song. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I'll be able to answer them. But it was definitely a tricky one. So anyways, love y'all. I'll see you soon.